in the interest of EES, a child. We are here on request for temporary orders and a motion to modify filed by the mother in this case. Let's clarify the issues just a bit, counsel. There's also been a motion to transfer filed in this case.
Yes, Your Honor. So we filed that contemporaneous with the motion to modify. My client is the primary parent, and she has lived in Hood County since May of 2024. So I don't, in my conversations with Ms. Wilcox, I don't believe that they're contesting the transfer. So we are asking for that order to be signed. We are working on a proposed order for that we can submit as soon as this hearing is over with. And the motion to modify today is limited, Your Honor, just to the issue of summer possession this year, based primarily on the fact that the child attends a private school that has a non-traditional summer schedule, really entire school calendar. And it's a very abbreviated summer, and it is falling inequitably against my client for this summer. So we're asking for an alternative possession schedule for just the summer.
Okay, Ms. Wilcox, what is your client's position on the motion to transfer?
We're in agreement with the motion to transfer.
And how about the motion to modify temporary orders regarding summer possession?
Mr. Seal is asking the court to deny that relief.
Okay, Mr. Reebok, go ahead and call your first witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'd like to call Kristen Seal.
Okay, let me go ahead and have both the movant and the respondent raise your right hands. I'll swear you both in at the same time. Do you both swear or affirm the testimony you will give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay, excellent. Okay, go ahead, Mr. Reebok.
Thank you, Your Honor. Will you state your name for the record, please?
Kristen Seal?
And are you the mother of Aaron Seal, age 6?
Yes.
And can you describe Aaron for the court very briefly?
Sure. Erin's a joyful, active client, kiddo. She's sensitive, fun. She's just an all-around good kid.
Great. And what school does she attend?
Sage Academy in Granbury, Texas.
Okay. And is this a private school?
Yes.
And did you and Mr. Seal agree that Aaron should attend Sage Academy?
Yes.
Did you and Mr. Seal finalize your divorce in this same court in November of 2024?
Yes.
And have you and he been working off of that court order with regard to Aaron ever since?
Yes, sir.
How long have you, I'm sorry, where do you reside right now?
Hood County, Texas.
Okay. And how long have you resided in Hood County?
We have resided here since May of 2024, and we've lived in this house since March of 2025.
Okay. And you are the parent with the exclusive right to designate Aaron's primary residence, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And at the time of the decree in November of 2024, were you or Mr. Seal aware of where Aaron would be attending formal school yet?
No, she had not gone through the application process.
Okay. And at the time, were you aware that she would be attending a school that had an untraditional summer schedule?
No.
Okay. You're asking the court to grant your motion to transfer, is that right?
Yes.
And pending the transfer, you're asking the court to order temporary orders today, is that also correct?
Yes, please.
Are you asking the court to determine a particular possession schedule for Aaron for this summer?
Yes.
What is unusual about the school calendar at Sage Academy?
The summer session is that they're out is only about 6 weeks.
Okay. And do you have a copy of the Sage summer schedule with you?
I do.
Okay. Permission to share screen, Your Honor?
Sure.
Okay. And Ms. Seal, do you see the Sage Academy 2025-26 calendar shared with the screen?
Yes.
Okay. And have you altered this in any way?
No.
And to your knowledge, this was the schedule for 2025 and 26 all the way through August of 2026. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. And to your knowledge, have there been changes to the schedule for August of 2026 in the school calendar for the 2026-27 school year?
Yes, what I believed was the end date of when school would start. I thought she had her pre-welcome, I think August 13th, but it's August 17th now.
Okay. And you have not altered this in any way, correct?
Correct.
Your Honor, I'd like to enter petitioners 2.
No objection, Your Honor.
Okay, it looks like I had sent an email about pre-marking everything. I don't see an exhibit mark on this one.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'm not sure why that one is showing that way. Let me find it.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know why, Your Honor. It looks like that one just didn't get marked. I apologize for that.
Okay. Now, I forwarded the exhibits to the court reporter. I'm going to go off the record for a minute so we can make sure she's got the exhibits. Ms. Harris, I tried to send you the copies that were pre-marked from both sides. Let's see if you, I did that right before the hearing, so.
Yes, it looks like I have 3 emails from you with exhibits.
Okay, will you see if you've got exhibit 2 for Mr. Rewalk and see if you can share that screen?
Okay, one moment.
Thank you. All right, that one doesn't seem to be marked either. Okay. All right, Ms. Harris, are you able to add a mark to that?
Your Honor, if it helps, it looks like Ms. Wilcox actually submitted the same one as her, I think, respondents 11 or 12. We could use that one instead.
I was actually going to offer that. I don't have any problem with that.
Okay, let's find out which number it was. Was it
It's 11.
Okay. All right. Okay, so in a second, I'm going to go back on the record and then we'll just stipulate that we're going to admit respondents 11.
And the reciprocal is 12 for the other part of the school schedule, Your Honor. And it looks like our exhibit 20 did not get marked either. So we may want to do 11 and 12.
No
Okay.
objection, Your Honor.
Okay, let's go ahead and get back on the record so we can note that for the record. Okay, so we're back on the record now. Off the record, the parties agreed that what was going to be petitioners 2 is the same as respondents 11, and they're going to stipulate to admitting respondents 11 and 12. Did I get that right, counsel?
Correct, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so those 2 are admitted. Okay, go ahead.
And thank you, Your Honor. Approximately how many days, Ms. Seal, are in the summer calendar or is on the summer break for this current summer for your daughter?
I think it's right at 53 days.
Okay. And traditional school calendars have summer at around 80 days, is that right?
Correct.
And the last day of school for this last term was this past Friday, June 26th, is that right?
Yes.
And the first welcome event for the school starts on August 17th this year, is that right?
Correct.
Okay. And the first official school day is August the 19th, is that also right?
Yes.
Okay. And this differs somewhat from the original school schedule that we saw as our Exhibit 2 that had the first school event starting on August 13th this year. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay. And that is not correct now. Now the first school event is August 17th. Is that right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So according to the standard possession order in place, what would that mean in terms of how much time that you would get to spend with Aaron this summer if Mr. Seal exercised his full 42 days?
Approximately 10 days.
Okay. Would there be any way for you to have possession for the full 21 days that you are entitled to?
No, sir.
Okay. Are you able to take Aaron on any trips this summer based on the schedule designated by Mr. Seal?
No, sir.
Are you proposing a summer schedule that gives each of you extended time with Aaron this summer?
Yes.
Were you originally asking that the court order that Mr. Seal's possession time this summer be June 26th through July 7, July 19 through July 25, and August 7 through August 12?
I think that did the first one end July 5th?
July 7th.
Okay. Yes,
That's correct? Okay. And in fact, you dropped Aaron off with Mr. Seal this past Friday, June 26th, correct?
I did.
Okay. And you proposed this schedule when you thought that the first school event would be August 13, is that right?
Right.
And now that has changed that the first school event is August 17.
Right.
And based on this, are you suggesting that under your own proposed schedule that Mr. Seal could keep Aaron instead of till August 12th until August 15?
Yes, correct.
Okay. What routine for Aaron's possession are you trying to keep in place under your proposal?
Trying to keep the cadence and to limit her time away, extended period of time away from either of us.
Okay. And your proposed schedule would allow Mr. Seal to have about half of the summer break, is that right?
Correct.
Permission to share screen, Your Honor?
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, this one didn't get labeled either. I must have had a technical problem here. Do you see what we are wanting to mark, Kristen, as your exhibit P3?
Yes.
And is this what you've laid out as prior to that change in the schedule in the school start time, what you proposed for yourself and Mr. Seal for this summer?
It is, except it is July 5th, Scott, not the 7th in that first period.
Okay, so you are okay with him having until the 7th, though, correct?
Yeah, we can make that change.
Okay.
Yeah, I can be there on the 7th. Yeah.
Okay. Your Honor, I'd like to enter petitioners 3.
Any objection?
No objection is an aid to the court in summary of Ms. Seal's testimony.
Okay. Let's go off the record for a second. Tammy, will you be able to mark that one? Okay, great. Okay, back on the record then. Okay, go ahead.
Kristen, what plans would you have for Aaron this summer if you had some amount of extended time?
Go back to Missouri to visit family. We've only been able to see them once since Christmas. And then I would like to go to Nashville and spend some time with my uncle who's undergoing cancer treatment right now.
Okay. Do you believe that Aaron would like to spend some time with you and your family this summer?
Yeah.
Objection calls for speculation.
Sustained.
Permission to share screen, Your Honor?
Go ahead.
And Kristen, do you see what we've marked as petitioner's exhibit 1, which is the summary of relief that you're asking for from the court today?
Yes.
And the only change to this is that the item 1C under child issues, you're in agreement for that to be extended from August 12th to August 15. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. I'd like to enter petitioners 1, Your Honor.
No objection as an aid for the court in a summary of Ms. Seal's testimony.
Commissioners, 1 is admitted.
Has Mr. Seal told you about his plans for the summer break?
He told me in May.
Okay. Permission to share screen again, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
And is this what we've labeled as exhibit petitioners 4? Is this the calendar that he sent to you in May of this year?
Yes, it was.
And this covers
Yes,
May,
individual. Mhm.
June, July, and August of 2026. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. And that shows him continuously having possession for all but one weekend, beginning June 26th, all through July, and all through the 7th of August. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. I'd like to enter petitioners 4, Your Honor.
No objection, Your Honor.
Commissioners, 4 is admitted.
And was this what I've shared with the screen as petitioners 19, the email in which he sent the calendar to you?
Yes, May 25th.
Okay. And that is after the August 1st deadline, correct?
It's an April
Sorry,
1st
April
deadline.
1st.
Yes,
Okay. Prior to filing this lawsuit, did you propose your summer schedule to Mr. Seal?
yes, 3 times.
Okay. Permission again to share screen, Your Honor?
Go ahead.
And you see what we marked as petitioners 12, which is an email from you to Mr. Seal, June 10th regarding your proposed schedule.
Yes,
Okay. And has this been altered in any way?
no,
Okay. I'd like to enter petitioners 12, Your Honor.
No objection, Your Honor.
Petitioners 12 is admitted.
Did Mr. Seal ever respond to that email?
no,
Did Mr. Seal make timely designations based on the requirements in the divorce decree?
no,
Have you given Mr. Seal notification on when you would like to exercise your weekend possession during his extended summer possession?
yes.
What do you and Aaron like to do together in the summer outside of taking trips and seeing family?
When we have free time, we go to the library, spend a lot of time at the Y at their pool, and then we have friends with the pool. We go down to the lake, museums and state parks if we can get to them, if it's not too hot.
What does Aaron do for therapy?
Speech therapy
And how often does she go to speech therapy?
once a week.
Okay. And that is throughout the year?
Yes, yes, it has been consistent.
And how often is it recommended that she attend speech therapy?
They gave me an option of twice a week.
Okay. And by they, who do you mean?
Becky Schroeder.
Okay. And as we learned, she is subpoenaed to be here today. Is that right?
Yes,
Okay. Permission to share screen, Your Honor?
Yep.
And do you recognize what we've marked as petitioner's Exhibit 7 as the report from Ms. Schrader from her organization known as Making Waves, which includes the recommendation for therapy frequency?
yes,
Okay. And has this been altered in any way?
no,
Your Honor, I'd like to enter petitioner 7.
An object as to hearsay.
Response?
Well, Your Honor, it's the diagnosis from the child subject to this suit. We have this witness, the same witness subpoenaed here. I can enter it through her later if need be, but I don't think there's any question as to the authenticity of the document.
My
The
objection is hearsay.
the objection is sustained.
And so the court is clear. The recommendation is how often for speech therapy?
2 days a week.
Okay. And why do you not take her as often as that recommendation?
They offered it as optional, but Aaron has gymnastics on Tuesdays. And then on Mondays, we have a day where all the kids go to the park consistently. And I just didn't want to add another day, and I didn't want to take her out of school again in order for her to go twice a week. They said she's making great progress.
Will Erin be able to attend speech therapy with this same organization if she's in Cottle County for the whole summer break?
No,
To your knowledge, does her speech therapist accommodate Zoom?
not to my knowledge.
Have you and Mr. Seal communicated about this issue?
Yes,
Has Mr. Seal expressed any concern about missing speech therapy?
no,
Permission to share screen, Your Honor?
Go ahead.
And you see what we've shared with the screen as petitioner's Exhibit 13 as an email between you and Mr. Seal in May of last year regarding speech therapy over the summer?
yes,
And has this been altered in any way?
no,
Your Honor, I'd like to enter petitioner's 13.
Objection.
Petitioners 13 is admitted.
And at the same time, was Mr. Seal acknowledging that there is a need for additional speech therapy?
yes.
How long does each speech therapy session take?
25 minutes.
And what has Mr. Seal told you about possibly taking Aaron to speech therapy while in his possession this summer?
That he would drive her here and take her back.
How long of a round trip drive would it be for this 25-minute session?
Just over 8 hours.
Okay. Do you think that that's good for Erin?
No,
When is Erin's next scheduled assessment for her speech therapy progress?
July 25th.
Will she be able to attend that evaluation if she's at Mr. Seal's residence?
No,
Objection calls for speculation.
Okay.
To your knowledge, where is this assessment to take place?
making waves, pediatric.
And where is that?
It's in Granbury.
Okay. Are you aware of them having a facility in or anywhere near Cottle County?
No,
If she's not able to be assessed, will that interrupt the consistency of her speech therapy?
it would interrupt the consistency.
Does your proposed summer schedule allow for that consistency to be maintained?
Yes,
Would it also mean that Erin would not have to go very long without seeing each parent?
correct.
And do you believe that that would be best for Erin?
Yes.
When Erin began attending school at Sage Academy, what classroom was she originally assigned to?
She began in the Discovery classroom for ages 5 and up.
Okay. And so the court is clear. Can you explain again what the Discovery classroom means?
Discovery is typically it would be the second level. There's a Spark level, ages 3 through 5 that go there, and then they graduate into Discovery.
Okay. And how did her classroom assignment change in July of 2025?
The teachers approached me and had some concerns over her desire to
Objection calls
sit.
for hearsay.
Sustained.
How did her class assignment change?
They moved her back down to the Spark Academy.
Okay. And do you know why?
I do.
Why is that?
They believed that she needed more time.
Objection,
to be
hearsay
able
like
to-
foundation to show personal knowledge.
Sustained.
Is she still in the Spark classroom?
She's not.
Okay. Based on that change that took place in July of 2025, how did that affect the summer schedule for 2025?
In 2025, it was reduced to 2 weeks because of the change.
Okay. And did you have communications with the school and people there about that change?
Yes.
Permission to share screen, Your Honor? And do you recognize what we've shared with the screen as Petitioner's Exhibit 8, which is an email between you and Sage Academy, specifically Jamie Alexander, regarding the transition of classrooms?
Yes.
Okay. And has this been altered in any way?
No.
Your Honor, I'd like to enter Petitioner's 8.
Objection, hearsay.
Objection
Relevant.
sustained.
Did you and Mr. Seal have communications about that same issue?
Yes.
In the summer of 2025, when did Mr. Seal make his summer designation?
He did not make one.
And to your knowledge, did Mr. Seal communicate with Sage Academy about the summer schedule?
Yes.
How did you and Mr. Seal end up dividing time with Erin during the extremely shortened summer 2025 period?
He received all of it.
How much time, if any, did you get with Erin last summer?
I did not get any of her school break.
Should Mr. Seal have possession of Erin the whole summer every year?
No.
How many additional days did you allow Mr. Seal to have outside the possession schedule in February of 2025 alone?
10 additional days.
What was Erin's school schedule specifically in the month of July last summer, July of 2025?
She was in the Spark Academy. That was when she began there.
Okay, she was in school the whole month, is that right?
She was.
Okay. And the summer break took place when?
Sometime in August. There were 2 weeks in August.
Okay. And where was Erin over the 4th of July weekend last year?
She was with Quint.
Okay. And what happened over that weekend while in Mr. Seal's possession?
I asked when we were going to meet, and the next day on Sunday, assuming it was a normal first of the month switch, and Quint said he was not going to return Aaron to me.
Okay. When you did see Erin after the 4th of July, what did you notice on her?
Aaron had a severe sunburn.
Okay. Permission to share screen, Your Honor?
Go ahead.
And do you recognize what we shared with the screen as Petitioner's Exhibit 15?
Yes,
And is this a photo you took of Erin when you got her back from the 4th of July weekend last year?
yes,
Did you take this photo yourself?
I did.
And approximately when did you take it?
The minute she was returned to me that Sunday.
Okay. And has this been altered in any way?
No,
I'd like to enter Petitioner's 15.
No objection, Your Honor.
Petitioner's 15 is admitted.
What has Mr. Seal told you about his beliefs about sunscreen for children?
not necessary.
Is that a particular problem in the summer?
Yes, Erin's fair-skinned. We need sunblock on her.
After Erin was returned to you after 4th of July last year, what did Mr. Seal threaten to do?
He told me he was coming to her school to take her out and keep her for 30 days.
Okay. And this is despite the fact that she was supposed to be attending class all of July of last year, correct?
Correct.
What would have happened to Erin's enrollment if that had happened?
Objection calls for speculation.
Sustained.
Permission to share screen, Your Honor?
Go ahead.
And do you recognize this as a text message exchange between you and Mr. Seal July 5th of last year regarding summer possession for last year?
Yes.
Has this been altered in any way?
No.
I'd like to enter Petitioner's 5, Your Honor.
I have no objection, Your Honor.
Petitioner's 5 is admitted.
Kristen, what transportation issues have you had with Mr. Seal regarding Erin's safety?
Twice he has shown up in Olney, Texas at the exchange point with Erin riding in the front seat with her booster seat. And twice he has had Erin in no car seat or has not had a car seat in the vehicle when he picked her up.
Okay. Have you had communications with Mr. Seal about these safety issues?
I have.
Okay. Permission to share screen, Your Honor?
Go ahead.
And do you recognize what we have marked as Petitioner's Exhibit 16, which is a text message between you and Mr. Seal in December of last year regarding the booster seat issue?
Yes.
Okay. Has this been altered in any way?
No.
I'd like to enter Petitioner's 16, Your Honor.
We have no objection, Your Honor.
Petitioner 16 is admitted.
And do you see what we've shared with the screen as Petitioner's Exhibit 17, another text message exchange between you and Mr. Seal?
Yes.
And is this from November of 2025 regarding the front seat issue?
Yes.
Has this been altered in any way?
No.
I'd like to enter Petitioners 16 and 17, Your Honor.
No objection.
Petitioner's 17 is also admitted.
Did Mr. Seal ever respond to those messages?
No.
Have you told Erin that she may be spending a significant amount of time, at least a month, with Mr. Seal this summer?
We've both informed her, yes.
Without telling the court what she said, can you tell the court how she reacted to that news?
She's had a number of reactions, but the worst was 2 hours of crying on and
Objection
on.
calls for hearsay.
Overruled.
You may continue.
Thank you. Additionally, she's had moments of stress and anxiety.
Objection, speculation. Lack of foundation to offer expert opinion on anxiety.
How did you notice her behavior change after she learned that?
The most recent one, when she learned Quint was coming to her final exhibition at the end of the year, once she knew, she became unresponsive on the phone And then I don't know if I'm allowed to say how she appeared, but she was unresponsive to him on the phone, and it was clear that she had worry.
Speculation.
Overruled. Go ahead.
Have you encouraged Erin to look forward to time with her father?
Many times.
In the past, what kinds of things have you had to do to coerce her into complying with the schedule?
We talk about that both of her parents love her. It's important for both of us to spend time with her. I understand she misses me, and it's part of this. When she becomes emotional while she's there on extended times, I try to talk to her and help her think about the fun things that she has to look forward to. Twice I did have to physically put her in his truck while she was grabbing at my neck and trying to put her fingers in the door so that I would not make her go.
You do believe that she loves her dad, correct?
Very much.
But that's a different question than whether she wants to spend the entire summer break at his residence. Is that right?
It is.
How long does it take you to emotionally regulate Erin when she gets back from lengthy visits with Mr. Seal?
2 to 3 days, sometimes 4.
You would like to have some extended time with Erin this summer, correct?
Yes.
And based on the Sage Academy calendar, this issue may come up again in future summers. Is that right?
Yes.
What family member of yours would you like to take Erin to see that lives overseas?
My brother and his wife and my nephew in New Zealand.
How much time would you need to do that?
It's going to take a solid 2 weeks.
What family members of Mr. Seals do you want to take Erin to see?
His brother Brant and his wife Brittany, they have 4 children that Aaron's very close with. We speak often, but we've talked about taking an extended trip together somewhere. Additionally, he has a brother in Perrin, Texas, with his wife and 2 children, and we do see them often. We go to sports games, rodeos, etc. with them.
And why is it that it would be you taking Erin to see those family members on Mr. Seals' side of the family rather than him?
Quint does not speak to them.
Objection calls for speculation, lack of foundation, shows she has personal knowledge about Mr. Seal's relationship with those family members at this time.
Overruled.
You may answer.
He's estranged from them, that he does not speak to them or visit them.
Would you need some extended time in the summer to have the time to take Erin to see those family members?
Yes,
Are you trying to take Erin away from Mr. Seal?
never.
Are you just asking for a more equitable summer schedule this year?
Yes,
Is it equitable now?
no, sir.
Was the summer break allocation equitable in 2025?
No, sir.
The decree entitles you to up to 21 consecutive days in the summer too, correct?
Yes,
Is that at all possible based on when Quint would like to exercise time with Erin this summer?
no,
Do you believe that all the requests that you're making are made in Erin's best interest?
yes.
Pass the witness, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Judge. Miss Seal, you and Mr. Seal attended mediation prior to the entry of the final decree of divorce. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And y'all reached an agreement at that time. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And y'all then reduced that agreement into the agreed final decree of divorce as referenced here in Father's Exhibit number 4. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Is this a certified copy of your agreed final decree of divorce?
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, I'm going to offer Father's Exhibit number 4.
No objection.
Thanks. Father's Exhibit 4 is admitted.
Now, within that decree, on page 11, that sets forth the periods of possession for over 100 miles. Is that correct?
Yeah. Sorry, yes, that looks like them. Yes.
Can you see it there?
I can, sorry, I have to get a little closer. Yes, I've got it.
And at the time you entered this order, and then at the time you went, let's back up. At the time you went to mediation, you were already living in Granbury, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And that was your choice to live down there, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And what school at that time was Erin enrolled in?
She was at First Discoveries Montessori School.
Okay, and you knew, and there was some discussion at that point in time that you and Mr. Seal would be looking at the Acton Institute or some version of the Acton Institute, is that correct?
Yes.
And is the Sage Academy an Acton Institute school?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you were aware at the time you enrolled her in this school that you had a divorce decree that entitled Mr. Seal to 42 days in the summer, is that correct?
Yes.
And last summer in 2025, you were aware you had this divorce decree entitling him to 42 days, is that right?
Yes.
And if Mr. Seal does not designate his 42 days, then his period of possession is set to occur from June 15th and end on July 27th, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you would agree with me that last summer in 2025, Mr. Seal did not get June 15th through July 27th, is that right?
He never notified me.
I'm asking you whether or not he got the period of time.
No, Erin was still in school. No, ma'am.
Okay, he did not get that fallback date of June 15th through July 27th, is that correct?
Correct.
And in fact, he did not get his 42 days, is that right?
Correct.
And in fact, the lawyers last summer had to get involved to help you guys reach an agreement, is that correct?
Yes.
And we started that about July 11th of last summer, is that right?
I'm sorry, Briar. I don't recall.
And
It
ultimately,
would have been July. Yeah.
the outcome of that was Mr. Seal got August 1st through August 15th for summer periods of possession last year, is
Yeah.
that correct?
Yes, that sounds right.
Now, you're also aware that for parents who reside under 100 miles of one another, there are some Thursday periods of possession that would include overnights and some Sunday periods of possession that would include overnights. Is that correct?
Object to relevance.
Overruled. Go ahead.
I'm not familiar with it, but if it sounds correct, Briar. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so for instance, if you were residing within 100 miles of Mr.
Mhm.
Seal, he would have the right to have possession of the child at the time school was dismissed on the first, third, or fifth Friday, and ending at the time school resumes after the weekend. Is that right?
That looks right. Yes, I see that.
And also on Thursdays, he would have periods of possession beginning at the time school was dismissed and ending Friday when school resumes. Is that right?
That looks correct. Yes.
Okay. And you would agree with me that in the possession order for over 100 miles, he does not get those Thursday periods of possession. Is that correct?
Correct.
And he doesn't get Sunday overnight periods of possession. Is that right?
Correct.
So is it your
Unless he gets Sundays if she doesn't have school on Mondays, and then she goes on Thursdays if there's no school on Fridays.
that would be the weekend extended by holiday. Is that correct?
There's not always holidays. Sometimes she's just out of school based on the way the school works. So it's not always holidays, no.
Okay. For the most part, he's supposed to return on Sunday at 4 p.m. Is that right?
Yes.
And you would agree with me then that this 42 days in the summer is designed to make up for some of those periods of possession, the Thursdays and the overnight on Sundays that he's missing throughout the school year. Would you agree with that?
Object to speculation and calling for a legal conclusion.
Sustained.
Do you agree that under 100 miles, he's supposed to get 30 days in the summer, and over 100 miles, he's supposed to get 42 days in the summer?
Yes, in a normal school schedule.
Okay. And you did not carve out any exceptions in this order or in the mediated settlement agreement if for some reason Erin were to be enrolled in some alternative school. Is that right?
Right. We had not been accepted to anything.
Now, you started your first email related to changing this summer period of, well, let me back up. On April 13th of 2026, you designated your weekend period of possession for July 17th through July 19th. Is that correct?
Yes, my understanding was the deadline was April 16th, but I had not heard from Quint and I did not want to be late.
Okay, and you designated that there, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that the email that you sent to Mr. Seal?
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, I'm going to offer Father's Exhibit number 6.
No objection.
Father's Exhibit 6 is admitted.
And when he sent you his calendar that you previously admitted into evidence, he has that weekend marked on his calendar. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And does that indicate to you that he intends that you will get to exercise that weekend period of possession?
Yes, ma'am.
You then sent an email on April 27th of 2026. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
And is that email encompassed here?
Let's see.
I can make it
Yeah.
smaller.
Yeah, yeah. I don't see the dates, but yeah, there you go. Yes, perfect.
All right. And in that email dated April 27th, is that the email you sent?
Yes, ma'am.
I would offer Father's Exhibit number 7.
No objection.
Father 7 is admitted.
All right. And in this particular email, you are referencing that one of the reasons that you want to restructure the summer visitation is because of the weekly speech therapy. Is that right?
That's one of the reasons.
Okay. And this is the same email that prompted the response from Mr. Seal related to him telling you that he would be willing to take Aaron to the speech therapy. Is that right?
I believe yes.
Okay. And regarding the speech therapy, you were offered to do 2 times per week. Is that right?
Right.
But you are currently Aaron is currently participating in 1 time per week. Is that right?
Yes.
And does that continue through July 25th of 2025?
Yes, ma'am.
And is that when she is set to do her assessment?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, you testified she's making great progress. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
And you would agree with me that even under your scenario, there will be times that speech therapy may have to be rescheduled or moved. Is that right?
Right. We would move it. Yes.
Okay. And Mr. Seal did tell you that he was willing to drive her down there. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you contact Ms. Schroeder to determine whether or not she would permit Zoom speech therapy sessions?
No, ma'am.
Did you make any other type of inquiry to resolve this speech therapy dispute other than just ask Mr. Seal to change his summer period of possession?
I did. I asked them if I could bring her twice a week while she's in my possession during the summer since she's out of school.
And you can do that because you've already been offered 2 times per week. Is that right?
Right.
Okay. Other than that, did you make any other inquiry as to a way to resolve this without reducing Mr. Seal's time?
No, ma'am.
You also were not satisfied with him having to drive because you said the drive was too long and that wasn't in Aaron's best interest. Is that right?
Correct.
And under your scenario, Aaron is actually going to have more exchanges and more time in the car with the back and forth pick up and drop off if the court were to follow your schedule for summer. Is that correct?
Yes, but she would not be going
Objection,
extended periods
non-responsive
of
to everything
time.
after yes.
Sustained.
When is the next appointment when are the appointments between now and August 7th for Aaron with the speech therapist?
They are on Wednesdays at 3:30 p.m. currently.
And that's weekly?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And is it your understanding that she is down to a limited issue? I think maybe not pronouncing her R's correctly.
I haven't gotten a formal assessment. We've been working on CHs and S's and SHs where they lose. It was just a little bit of she kind of fell back a little bit on the SH, but mostly R's will hopefully finish this out. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, so that was April 27th on that email. You then sent another email on June 10th, about 5 weeks later. Is that right?
I think so.
Do you see that there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, is that the email you sent?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, in this email, you have a new reason for wanting to reduce Mr. Seal's time or Erin's time with her father during the summer. Is that correct?
An additional reason.
Okay. You would agree with me that on April 13th, when you emailed him, and on April 27th, when you emailed him, you did not mention this separation anxiety that you talk about in this email. Is that correct?
I would like to not hurt him, yes, with that.
I'm going to offer Father's Exhibit number 9.
No objection.
Father's exhibit number 9 is admitted.
Okay, now in this email, you identified that it has become increasingly clear that long separations from either parent are difficult for her at this age. You've personally witnessed how emotional she becomes after extended time away from me, including crying, asking me repeatedly for me to come get her, and struggling with why she can't see me. Is that correct?
Yes.
Now, you would agree with me that you are not in Mr. Seal's home observing Mr. Seal and Erin's reactions. Is that right?
No, I wouldn't be.
Okay, because you're in Granbury and he is in CV, is that right?
Right.
So you don't really know whether or not she's experiencing anxiety inside of Mr. Seal's home. Is that right?
I do, because she calls me and expresses it.
Okay, so it's based on what you're hearing on the telephone.
Right.
Okay, and these are the same telephone conversations when you're telling her how much you miss her. Is that correct?
I don't tell her I miss her. If she tells me she misses me, I tell her I miss her too. And then I ask her to think about something fun she's going to do the next day with her dad.
You have also told her in these conversations things like, I'm redoing your room for you so it's extra special when you get home, or something along those lines, correct?
Right. Yeah.
Making her feel like she might be missing out on something that's occurring in your home, right, Miss Seal?
No.
You understand that when one parent has a telephone conversation with another parent, that sometimes that child can feel sad and miss that parent, right?
Sure.
But maybe when they get off the phone, they're perfectly fine because they are with their other parent, correct?
I don't know how she is after she gets off the phone.
That's the point, Miss Seal. You don't know if she's experiencing that anxiety after she gets off the phone with you. Is that right?
I only see it when she gets back from his house. When she's with me, I know you can't, you said I couldn't say anything about anxiety, but yes, if you're asking me point blank, I've witnessed her anxiety many times on extended stays.
You have witnessed her anxiety occurring inside of your home
Right.
after extended stays, correct?
Right.
You've never witnessed anxiety inside of Mr. Seal's home during extended periods of possession, have you?
Just on the phone.
Okay. All right. Now, you've been, Judge, did I offer Father's Exhibit 9?
It's been admitted.
Oh, thank you. You then sent another email on June 23rd. Is that right?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. And in this email, you go into, well, did you send this email?
Yes, ma'am.
Said June 23rd.
Yes, ma'am.
Offer Father's Exhibit number 10.
No objection.
Father's 10 is admitted.
Now, in this email, you're expressing essentially the same concerns you were expressing on June 10th, except in a more detailed way. Would you agree with that?
Right. Yes.
And you're essentially requesting again that Mr. Seal reduce his summer period of possession. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So you have sent 2 emails at this point, as of June 23rd, identifying emotional struggles that Erin is having. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. What therapist did you take her to address these particular issues?
She does not see a therapist.
So even after having observing this on June 10th and June 23rd, you did not contact a therapist to address these issues. Is that right?
Correct.
And you would agree with me that a licensed professional counselor would be the appropriate avenue by which to address if there are emotional concerns surrounding exchanges of child or child-centered visitations, correct?
I think we went to a therapist once and he called and scared her to death, and we couldn't continue going to her.
But you didn't go in relation to these two emails wherein you were telling Mr.
It
Seal.
was in relation to the same types of emotional issues that she had when she would return. So we built a number of tools to help us work through everything.
Okay, you told me you'd gone to the counselor one time.
No, at one time we did. We went a few times to Dr. Johnette. I can't recall her last name right now.
When did you do that?
It was a couple years ago after the divorce, I think it was. It could have been during the divorce, though, Briar. I don't have the dates handy.
Okay. And as we sit here today, this particular therapist is not here to testify that Erin is experiencing any type of emotional distress during the
Right.
time with her father, correct?
Right.
And you're certainly not an expert or an LPC in any type of the DSM-5, are you, Ms.
I
Seal?
don't know what that is, but I must not be an expert. I don't know what DSM-5 is, sorry.
And you would agree with me that all four of these emails and in your request today, your answer to all of these problems is Quint just needs to reduce his summertime. Is that correct?
Object to
I
the
can't-
compound question.
Go ahead and restate the question.
In each of these emails and in your testimony today, it is your position that these problems will be fixed if Quint will follow the possession schedule that you want him to follow.
Same
No,
objection, Your Honor.
Overruled. Go ahead and
no,
answer.
the concern is for Erin's emotional health and extended periods. I suspect she will have additional
Objection,
worry
speculation.
during a week.
Sustained.
In each of your emails, at the end of it, you identify the dates by which you want Mr. Seal to do his summer possession. Is that right?
Yes, I believe so.
And you would agree with me that Mr. Seal offered a less restrictive way, especially for the speech therapy, by which to finish this speech therapy without losing his time. Is that correct?
I don't feel like it's less restrictive if you're asking my opinion of it.
Okay. And he told you he had spoken with Ms. Schroeder. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let's talk about your calendar for a second. Under your scenario, can you see your proposed summer schedule there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you've made one of the issues that you have complained about today is that you will not get your 21 days. Is that right?
It's just a fact stated. I don't think it was stated as an issue.
Okay, you would not get your 21 days because of this summer schedule. Is that right?
That would be correct.
In your scenario that you have proposed to the court, you are getting 25 days under this scenario, and Mr. Seal is getting 23 days. Is that right?
No, as we stated, it got revised somehow. I think we must have had a typo, but he would get until the 7th. So you would add 2 days there and then add until the 15th of August. And I think it comes out to right about half and half for everybody.
You would agree with me that under the previous order, or under the order that is as it exists right now, Mr. Seal gets 42 days interrupted and you get 21 days uninterrupted. Is that right?
I don't know if I know the exact days, but I think it leaves me with 10 or 11 days before school starts.
Okay, let me reshare. Well, you know that he is supposed to have possession until August 7th under the current scenario, correct?
Yes,
Could you still see your calendar up there?
I can see it. Yeah,
All right, and then you would have August 7th through, I guess the first day of school is actually August 19th, is that
it
right?
is actually, yes.
So that would be 12 days there, is that correct?
Yeah, I haven't counted, but I trust you.
Under the order, it is not a 50% split in the summer. Would you agree with that?
Right, yeah.
I mean, under the current order, he gets more than 50% of the summer. He gets 42 days, right?
Well, currently, if he takes 42 days, he gets around 80% of her summer.
Okay. I'm saying traditional calendars, you talked about this earlier, he gets more than 50% of the summer under even a traditional
Oh.
calendar, correct?
I didn't do that math, Briar. I'm sorry. But whatever 42 out of 80-ish days would be.
Okay. And in this scenario, you actually want to reduce him by about half of his summer possession. Is that right?
I just want to keep my daughter from having to be away from either parent from an extended period of time. I don't want to take anything away from Quint.
Okay, ma'am, when you signed the mediated settlement agreement and when you signed the order, you already were in Granbury. You knew that this 42 days was coming, right?
I knew about the 42 days. I didn't know what school she would be in.
I understand, but just a moment ago in your testimony, you said you are trying to prevent extended periods of time away. So I'm focusing
Right.
right there on that
I
reason.
didn't know Aaron was going to have this many emotional issues with it. I hope to God by next summer she can stay with Quint for a while. I want her to. I want her to love her dad. She's a good kid, but it's hard. It's really hard for her to be away from me, ma'am.
Okay, that's actually your opinion and your conjecture. Is that correct?
It's everything I've witnessed. I would never. I
You
want
have
her to
not
love her dad.
you have not independently evaluated her to see what her emotional reaction to her father is, have you?
I've witnessed it. I know what her emotional. I've not taken her
Objection
again
non-responsive.
to a therapist. I've not taken her
Ms.
again.
Dane, Ms. Seal just answered the exact question that you're asked.
Yes,
Say
and
it
please,
again.
one at a time.
Say it again, Briar.
You have not had Erin evaluated to determine what her emotional response is to her father, have you?
Not in the last year.
You have not had any type of LPC conduct any type of bonding assessment to see what the relationship is like with her father. Is that correct?
Don't exactly know what that is, but I have not.
You don't have any written recommendation from Becky Schroeder or any other person saying that Mr. Seal cannot conduct the speech therapy, is that, or participate in the speech therapy, correct?
I'm not sure what you mean.
I'll rephrase it. You don't have any type of written communication from Becky Schroeder or any other speech therapist saying that Erin could not attend therapy while in the possession of her father.
No, I don't.
I mean, obviously, her dad can take her to the speech therapy, correct? If he can get her there.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
I'll pass the witness.
Very briefly, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
Kristen, do you recall being asked about whether it was less restrictive for Aaron to be brought to speech therapy by Mr. Seal during his extended summer possession? Do you recall that?
No.
Okay. Do you believe that it's less restrictive for Aaron to have an 8-hour round trip versus going to speech therapy up to twice a week during your periods of possession?
It's more restrictive if she has to be in the car an extended period of time.
Okay. And so the court is clear. When Mr. Seal designated his extended summer dates, he designated those on May 25th, 2026, correct?
Correct.
And his deadline to have made that designation was April 1st, correct?
I believe so.
Okay, pass witness.
Any other questions?
Just briefly, under yours, can you still see your calendar there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, under the current order, regardless of what your calendar says, you're supposed to get 21 days. Is that right?
I believe so.
And under this scenario, you're getting 25 days. Is that right?
It's not correct. Those numbers aren't accurate. You would have to add 4 or 5 days to Quint's.
No, I'm asking about your days. You're getting 25 days under this scenario. Is that right?
Right, but it's wrong, so I don't know the exact numbers. I would guess it would be 21 total if you took 4 off of it.
Well, but you also added 13th through the 19th, another 6 days.
Well, I gave him 13th, 14th, come home on the 15th so she can get ready for school. And then he also has the 6th and the 7th of July. So you would just add 5 to Quint and take 5 away from me.
Okay, so you would get
20,
20 days, right?
and he would get 28. Yes, ma'am.
So why should he lose his days, but you get to keep the same number of days under the current order?
It's just
Why is
about
that
my
fair?
kid's emotional state. It's not about taking away from Quint.
Pass the witness.
Any other
No more
questions?
questions. No more questions at this time for this witness, Your Honor.
Okay, go ahead and call your next witness.
I would like to call Jamie Alexander.
Okay. All right, can whoever's sharing the screen go ahead and take this?
Yes, sorry.
down?
No.
Hello, Miss Alexander, can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Okay, are you able to start your video so we can see you?
Yes, hold on 1 second.
May I proceed, Your Honor?
Sorry, no, let me go ahead and swear her in. Miss Alexander, go ahead and raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you will give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay, go ahead.
Will you state your name for the record, please?
Jamie Alexander.
And how are you employed?
I'm a Texas certified elementary teacher at Sage Academy, and I'm also the co-owner of Sage Academy.
Okay. And how long have you been in those positions with Sage Academy?
For 3 years.
And do you know Kristen and Quentin Seal?
I do.
Okay. And are you one of the instructors for their daughter, Erin?
Yes,
Okay. Have you spoken with Mr. Seal in the past?
I have. Yes, I
And
have.
Jamie, you froze there. Let me ask you again. Have you spoken with Mr. Seal in the past?
I have, yes.
Okay. And to your knowledge, does he want Erin to be enrolled at Sage Academy?
I last talked to him last June about her enrollment, and he was optimistic and seemed excited that she was there.
Okay. And by last June, do you mean June of 2025?
Yes,
Okay. You have not spoken with him since?
I have not.
Okay. Were you at present at Sage Academy last Tuesday?
Yes.
Okay. And did you have any communication with Erin on Tuesday?
Yes, I saw her in the morning. Right after we started, we were outside and she came up to me and said her stomach was hurting and her head was hurting, which is unusual for her to come up and tell me that.
Okay. And do you know why she told you those things?
I took her temperature and she didn't have a temperature. I asked if she thought she was sick or if she was worried about something. And she said that she was
It's been
worried
here
about
study.
going to her dad's
It's been here
for
study.
43 days.
All right, Miss Alexander, when there's an objection, you need to wait so that I can make a ruling. There's been an objection and I am going to
Oh,
sustain.
okay.
You can't tell us what the child told you.
Judge, I'm not sure if Ms. Harris picked that up, but I would like it stricken if she did.
Okay, it'll be stricken from the record.
Were you present at any time when summer schedules were discussed in Aaron's presence?
No.
Okay. And what event was taking place last Thursday at Sage Academy?
Last Thursday was the exhibition for our parents where they come and see the work for the session.
Okay. And was that the last day of the school year?
The day before the last day.
Okay, so the last school day was this past Friday, the 26th, is that right?
Correct.
Okay. And can you tell me what, if it was an unusual at all, what Aaron's demeanor was the Tuesday prior to that?
She spent a lot of time in the calm down corner, which is unusual for her. I asked if she wanted to come out and join us for circle time. She came out for a few minutes and then said she wanted to go back in. And so she went back in to the calm down corner.
Okay. And what was her demeanor like on Thursday at the exhibition?
Her demeanor seemed like she was a little nervous, which is normal. And she was excited to talk about her project.
Okay. Permission to share screen, Your Honor?
Go ahead.
And Jamie, do you recognize this, which we've marked as Petitioner's Exhibit 8, as an email exchange between yourself and Kristen in June of 2025?
Yes.
Okay. And this is an email that you sent to her regarding the change in classroom. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay. And to your knowledge or recollection, has this been altered in any way?
The email?
Correct.
Not to my knowledge, no.
Okay. Your Honor, I'd like to enter Petitioner's 8.
No objection.
Petitioner's 8 is admitted.
And I'll pass the witness.
Any questions?
Yes, just briefly, Judge. Ms. Alexander, my name is Briar Wilcox. I represent Mr. Seal. Can you hear me okay? Yeah. You have a little bit of a slow connection, okay? Okay, why did you forward, or why did you report back to Miss Seal about your conversation with Mr. Seal?
I guess because Kristen was the one that told me he wanted to talk with me, I think.
Okay.
And so, yeah.
Do you ever talk with Miss Seal about Aaron?
I do.
And do you report to Mr. Seal what your conversations are with Miss Seal?
I do if he's going to be involved or affected.
Well, how do you make that determination?
Well, for example, about a year ago, I was concerned about Aaron's speech, and so I emailed both Quint and Kristen about her possibly needing speech therapy.
So my question was a little bit different. My understanding from this email is you had a conversation with Quint, and then you then reported to Kristen what Quint and your conversation was. Yes?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, so my question for you is, when you have the same type of conversations with Kristen, do you then email Mr. Seal what you discussed with Miss Seal?
That's a good question. Let me think about that. So just like I don't message Kristen about every conversation I have with Quint, I don't message Quint about every conversation I have with Kristen.
Well, you just testified that the last time you talked to Mr. Seal was in June of 2025. Is that right?
Hmm.
Yes.
That's correct. Yeah.
And on that day, you did report what the conversation was to Miss Seal. Is that right?
That's correct. Yep.
So the only conversation you've had with Mr. Seal, you have 100% of the time told Miss Seal what the conversation was, correct?
That's not correct because we've had conversations before June of 2025.
Okay, well, let's just stick with since June of 2025. Since that time, you have not shared with Mr. Seal what you and Miss Seal have discussed. Is that right?
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a relationship with Miss Seal outside of the school?
I don't know.
Do you socialize with her or anything like that?
No. Well, children's birthday parties, school related things.
Okay. Did you see Mr. Seal at the exhibition day for the parents?
Mm-hmm.
So, Miss Alexander, you can't say because Miss Harris is writing this down and that doesn't translate onto the paper. So you do have to say yes or no. Okay. That's why I keep correcting you.
Thanks for letting me know.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. This is the first time I've ever been in a Zoom court situation. So yes, thanks for letting me know. So
Okay.
yes, that's correct. I did see him.
And did you see him interact with Erin on that day?
He went to her station and interacted with her there.
Okay. Did you see any other interaction between the two of them?
Not that I recall.
Okay. And during that interaction, was Miss Seal also present in the classroom?
Yes.
Or near the station?
Yeah. Yes, that's correct.
All right. You are not here today to offer any opinion on whether or not it's in Erin's best interest of whether or not to see her father for 42 days this summer, correct?
Correct.
You don't have any knowledge of that whatsoever. Is that right?
Knowledge of, can you clarify?
You don't have any basis for an opinion on whether or not Mr. Seal should have his 42 days in the summer or not. Is that correct?
Objection, witness isn't qualified to answer that.
She's not qualified, then that answers my question in and of itself, Your Honor.
All right, please move on.
I'll pass the witness.
Any other questions?
No, Your Honor.
Any objection by either party for this witness to be excused?
I don't even think we invoked the roll. I have no objection, Your Honor.
Me neither, Your Honor.
All righty, I'm gonna go ahead and excuse you for the day. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay, call your next witness.
I'd like to call Mr. Seal.
Okay, Mr. Seal has already been sworn in, so you may proceed.
Will you state your name for the record, please?
Quentin Wayne Seal.
Okay. And Mr. Seal, your attorney has entered into evidence the agreed final decree of divorce from November of 2024. Do you recall that?
Yes.
Okay. And you agreed to that, to those terms contained in that decree, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Permission to share screen, Your Honor?
Go ahead.
And this is a copy that was introduced by your counsel earlier today, correct?
Yes.
And on page 12 of this document, which is the possession schedule for over 100 miles away, you've seen this schedule, correct?
I have.
Okay. And the term is on item number 4 for extended summer possession of yours, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And you would agree with me that you have until April 1st to designate specific dates of your extended summer possession, correct?
Correct.
And you would agree with me that you made your designations on May 25th of this year, correct?
That seems to be correct.
Okay, and you agree with me that that's after April 1st, right?
Correct.
Okay. And without written notice by April 1st, your possession schedule would be from June 15th to July 27th during the summer. Would you agree with me with that?
It appears to be correct on the document.
Okay. And the summer period for Erin started last Friday, correct?
Correct.
And you got possession of her that same day, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And you believe that Kristen is trying to take time away from you for this summer. Is that right?
I believe she is not honoring the agreement.
Okay. Well, let's talk about honoring the agreement. You would agree with me that your summer possession would end on July 27th of this year, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And if your summer possession started on June 26th of this year, which it did, that gives you about 31 days of summer possession through July 27, correct?
That's the 30 consecutive days.
Okay. And during one weekend of that, Aaron would spend with Kristen, which she has designated, correct?
That is correct.
So that is 28, 29 days total, correct?
Sounds correct.
Okay. And do you recall Kristen just a minute ago going through her proposed schedule with your attorney and estimating that under her proposal that you would have 28 days of summer possession? Do you recall that?
I recall that.
Okay. So that's not really taking any time away from you at all, is it?
Not during that period.
Okay. You would agree with me that last summer, Aaron had a very abbreviated summer schedule, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And that you had possession of Aaron during the entirety of that abbreviated summer schedule, correct?
That is correct.
Okay. And you would agree that the overall time this summer is shorter than under a traditional schedule, correct?
Correct.
Okay. But in an abbreviated summer, you want all 42 of your days, but you want Kristen's time to be shorter based on the abbreviated schedule, correct?
According to the order, correct.
Okay. So you want her to have less time, but you want the same amount of time.
That is correct.
Okay. Pass the witness.
I'll reserve to my case in chief, Your Honor.
Okay, call your next witness, Mr. Ewok.
No other witnesses for my case in chief, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Wilcox, call your first witness.
Judge, I'm actually going to move for judgment at this point in time. As the court is aware, this is a temporary hearing. In order to modify a previous order on a temporary basis, the proponent, petitioner in this case, Ms. Seal, has the burden to prove that the temporary order is necessary for the safety and welfare of the child. In this case, Ms. Seal has failed to prove that. She has not proven that reducing Mr. Seal's time is necessary for the safety and welfare of the child. Mere preference and convenience and conflict between parents is insufficient to reduce those periods of possession. We would ask the court to deny Ms. Seal's relief and leave the order intact as written and in this hearing.
Overruled. Go ahead and call your first witness.
I'm going to call Dr. LaRussa, if he's still in the waiting room.
That Thomas LaRussa.
Yes.
All right, Dr. LaRussa, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Thank you. I'm Judge Habert. Can you start your video so that we can see you while you testify?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Okay. Okay, sir, I haven't sworn you in yet, so would you mind raising your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you will give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you. Okay, you may proceed, Ms. Wilcox.
Dr. LaRusso, will you state your full name for the record?
Yes, I am Thomas Keith LaRussa.
How are you employed?
I am self-employed in a private practice and doing psychotherapy.
And how long have you been employed as a self-employed psychotherapist?
I think 37 years now.
Do you hold any licensures from the state of Texas?
Yes, I am a licensed professional counselor, LPC.
And what is your educational background?
I have a master's degree in counselor education from Northern Illinois University. I have a PhD in counselor education from the University of North Texas.
And are you current on your continuing education?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you hold any do you have any professional associations or affiliations?
No.
Okay. Do you have you ever testified as an expert witness before?
No, I have not.
Is this your first time as an LPC?
It's my first time, period. Yes, it's my first time as an LPC.
Okay. Do you offer treatment to Quint Seal?
I did. I have, yes.
And does he currently still see you?
He does.
How long has he been your patient?
He started in June of 23.
And does he consistently see you through today's hearing?
Yes.
How often do you see him?
Oh, for periods of time, I've seen him weekly, sometimes bi-weekly or every other week. And occasionally it's been monthly for a few months.
And do you have a diagnosis of Mr. Seal?
Yes, I would diagnose him as ongoing mild depression.
And does he have a treatment plan with your office?
Yes.
And to your knowledge, what is that treatment plan?
Well, in the beginning was working on marital issues and the relationship with he and his wife. It's morphed into dealing with the divorce. It's morphed into spiritual issues that were causing him some depression. And it's now dealing with custody issues.
And Your Honor, I'll object to anything from prior to the decree of divorce. It sounds like there was some therapy regarding the marriage relationship, which we would object to as irrelevant.
Sustained.
I'll narrow it to since November of 24, Your Honor.
Okay, go ahead.
Have you consistently seen Mr. Seal since November of 2024?
Yes, I have.
Has he been compliant with treatment?
Yes.
Does he attend with you regularly?
Yes, as I said, sometimes weekly, sometimes monthly, but yes, consistently.
Does he discuss with you in those sessions his relationship with his daughter?
Yes, he does.
Do you find have any of the conversations caused you concern for the safety or welfare of Erin while in her father's care?
No, none whatsoever.
And if there were concerning remarks that Mr. Seal made, would you need to report that to Child Protective Services?
Yes, I would.
And have you had to do that in this case?
No.
Does Mr. Seal seem open to counseling?
Object to vague and irrelevant.
In other words, is he resistant to the counseling provided in your office?
No.
And to your knowledge, does he, at least as we sit now, does he plan to continue to see you?
To my knowledge, yes.
I'll pass the witness, Your Honor.
Any questions for this witness?
Very brief, Your Honor. Since November of 2024, you have not had any contact with Kristen Seal, is that right?
That's correct.
Okay, pass the witness.
No further questions.
Any objection to this witness being excused?
Objection.
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Thank you for your time, doctor. You're free to go.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, next witness.
Call D. Moran.
Deanna Moran.
Deanna Moran, sorry.
Okay.
It's the email address versus the name.
Ms. Moran, can you hear me?
Yes, I can now. Thank you.
Hey, this is Judge Habert. Would you be able to start your video so that we can see you while you testify?
Yes. Can you see?
Excellent. Yes, I
Okay.
can. I need to swear you in before the lawyers ask you any questions, so please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you will give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay, you may proceed, Ms. Wilcox.
Ms. Moran, would you please state your full name for the record?
Deanna Lee Moran.
And for clarity, you and I have not spoken to one another ever before, have we?
No, we have not.
I did issue a subpoena for you to be here today. Is that right?
You did.
And that's assuming that I am Briar Wilcox, whose name is on that subpoena, correct?
Correct.
Do you know Mr. Seal, Quint Seal?
I sure do, since 1983.
And how do you know Mr. Seal since 1983?
He's a first cousin on my husband's side.
And would you say that you and Mr. Seal have a close relationship?
Very close.
How often do you see Quint?
Weekly.
Have you had occasion to observe Quint and Aaron together?
Many, many times.
When was the last time you saw them together?
Saturday.
2 days ago?
2 days ago.
I'm going to limit testimony here. Now, Ms. Moran, I understand you've known Mr. Seal since 1983, but I'm actually going to limit your testimony to anything you've observed after October of 2024, okay?
Okay.
All right, so let's talk about how many times would you say you have seen Mr. Seal and Aaron together since October of 2024?
Every time she comes to visit him.
Can you describe what you observe about their relationship when you see the two of them together?
They have a wonderful relationship. She absolutely adores him.
Object to
He-
speculation.
I'm sorry.
Sustained. Yeah, you can't tell us what the child says or thinks.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Just tell us what your eyes see.
My eyes see that they have a very great relationship for communication and for being together. And he's very attentive to her needs and her wants. And he's very, very emotionally available for her, both physically and emotionally.
Do you also know his other daughter, Lakota?
I do very well.
Have you seen Lakota and Aaron interact with one another?
I sure have, yes.
Only telling us what your eyes see, how would you describe that relationship?
It is one of a beautiful relationship between two sisters. She's very loving and doting over her little sister, taking care of her, being protective of her, and just loving her.
Have you seen anything concerning about Mr. Seal's care of Aaron during his periods of possession that you've personally observed?
Absolutely not.
Have you ever witnessed any signs, external signs that you've seen with your eyes of Aaron experiencing any type of anxiety with her father?
Absolutely not.
What is the primary emotion you see with Aaron when she's with her dad?
Deep love and connection.
Have you been inside Mr. Seal's home?
I have.
When was the last time you were inside his home?
Oh, it was probably, we had a barbecue at his house, and I apologize, I cannot recall the exact date, but we've been there on several occasions through 4th of July's, barbecues, community events.
Did his home seem appropriate for a child?
Absolutely.
Do you ever see Mr. Seal in the vehicle with Aaron?
Yes,
And do you observe whether or not he has a booster seat?
he does, and he makes sure that she's put in every time.
You've never observed him, for instance, driving around town without an appropriate restraint. Is that fair?
That's fair.
May I take this witness on board diary, Your Honor?
No, I'll let you cross-examine her as normal.
What kind of things do you observe Quint and his daughter Erin do together?
Most recently, they have made s'mores together. They barbecue together. They go and look at the little sheep that we have just recently have born on our farm, on our ranches. And he takes her to see the animals, and he takes her to his her grandmother and grandpa's almost every Sunday for lunch.
And is this maternal or paternal grandparents?
That's his mom and dad.
Quint's mom and dad, correct?
Correct.
As we sit here today, do you have any concerns about Quint's ability to care for Erin during extended times of possession?
Absolutely no concern.
Pass the witness.
Go ahead, Mr. Rewalk.
Very briefly, Your Honor. Ma'am, you said that you observe Aaron being properly secured in a booster seat every time they drive anywhere. Do you recall just saying that?
Yes,
Okay. You are not telling this court that you are present every single time that Quint and Aaron drive anywhere, correct?
just when they come to my house.
Right. So there are a lot of other times they go other places that aren't to or from your house, correct?
Correct.
And you would have no knowledge to know whether there is a secured booster seat or child seat on any of those other occasions, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Pass the witness.
How far is your house from Mr. Seal's house?
I believe it's about 5 miles.
Pass the witness.
Any other questions, Mr. Rewalk?
Yes, Your Honor. Ma'am, are you aware of the last time that Quint brought Aaron to see his brother Brant or his family?
No, I am not. I do not recall.
Okay. Do you know if it's happened within the last year?
I do not recall.
Pass witness.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Any objection to this witness being excused?
Not for me, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Miranda, I thank you for your time. You're free to go.
Thank you.
Okay, next witness.
Call Quint Seal.
Okay, go ahead. You've already been sworn.
Mr. Seal, where do you currently reside?
CB, Texas.
And are you asking the court to deny the relief that Ms. Seal is requesting today?
I am.
And we have encompassed that in your husband's summary.
I have.
It says husband's. I need to modify that to be
Sorry.
father's summary of requested relief, correct? Mr.
Correct.
Seal?
Correct.
Your Honor, I would offer father's exhibit 1 with the one exception that it should say father, not husband.
Objection.
No objection.
Father's one is admitted.
All right. Now, how long have you lived at your current residence?
Maybe around 7 years.
Let's talk about what's happened since you and Miss Seal's divorce. Since October of 2000, y'all attended mediation in October of 2024, is that right?
That's correct.
And you should have had summer of 2025 and now summer of 2026, is that right?
That is correct.
And what happened last summer? Did you get your full period of possession last summer?
No, I did not.
And tell me what happened with that.
I understood the Spark Studio to not be a mandatory, and I understood that I was supposed to get my full possession.
Object to non-responsive.
I did not get my full possession.
Sustained, no.
Oh.
That
Gotta
means you answered the question that
Okay.
was asked, so go ahead and ask your next question.
Did you get your full summer possession last summer?
No.
And was there a reason provided by Miss Seal as to why she did not want you, or did she not want you to have that summer period of possession?
She believed that it was,
Object to speculation.
Okay, Clint, what if anything did Miss Seal tell you about your summer possession last summer?
Erin needed to be in school.
Okay. Did you agree that she needed to be in school?
No,
Okay, and why not?
it didn't appear that it was mandatory.
And did you have that discussion with Miss Seal?
Briefly,
And at some point in time, did you have to get lawyers involved?
we did.
And at what point did lawyers have to get involved?
Whenever we were ready, or Kristen contacted me about summer, the Sunday, taking Erin back on Sunday, and I was not clear that I was supposed to take Erin back on Sunday, so she called the local police on me.
And at that point in time, did you return Erin to Miss Seal?
I did,
And why did you do that if it was your summer period of possession?
to avoid conflict.
Have there been other conflicts and disagreements about the court order in your periods of possession?
Some, yes,
Okay, is the big one this summer right now?
that's correct.
Okay. Now, why did you not just agree when Ms. Seal originally emailed you to shorten your summer period of possession?
Because last summer was fishy, and I felt something else was going on this summer.
Is there any, do you experience any emotional issues with Erin when she's in your care?
No, she's calm, cool, collected, confident.
And do you notice any changes in behavior while in your possession after she's had contact with mom?
I do.
And what changes in behavior? Well, and let me verify that. When I say contact with mom, how, if any way, is she having that contact with mom?
Over the phone.
And do you notice any changes in her behavior after getting off the phone?
Sometimes she doesn't want to call or talk to her mom. And after she gets through talking to her mom, she's reserved. She's emotionally reserved until I can redirect her or get her to think about other things.
When you go and pick Erin up at these exchanges, what is her demeanor towards you?
Most of the time she runs and jumps into my arms.
Do you observe her being tearful or sad while she's in your care?
I do not.
You attend therapy, is that correct?
Do.
Are you mindful of your child needing therapy? Do you watch for signs that your child might need therapy?
I do not see signs that Erin needs therapy in my presence.
Do you have concerns with the reasons that Ms. Seal has given you to reduce your periods of summer possession?
I do.
And what are those concerns?
Erin spends lots of time with family and friends in our community, and we have limited time with her through the year. It's just like it's her home. She enjoys being here.
What about Ms. Seal's reasons that she's given you for why she wants to reduce your time? Do you think that's sufficient to reduce your time?
I don't see the signs of any separation anxiety while Erin is in my presence.
You presented some pictures encompassed in 2A through 2G, is that correct?
Yes,
Are those photos there?
yes.
And who's depicted in 2A?
Me, Lakota, my oldest daughter, and Erin.
Is that a fair and accurate depiction of what it purports to be?
Yes.
What about 2B?
Erin and I.
Is that a fair and accurate depiction of what it purports to be?
Yes.
2C?
Me and my daughters at the Play Texas.
Is that a fair and accurate depiction?
Yes.
Do you attend the Texas Play have you attended that in the summer in the past?
Many times.
2D, what is that a picture of?
Erin playing at the church.
And is that a fair and accurate depiction of what it purports to be?
Every time we go,
Is that the church there in CD,
it's in Childress.
in Childress?
Correct.
2E,
Me and my daughters,
fair and accurate depiction?
very much.
2F,
Me and my daughters,
fair and accurate depiction?
always.
And 2G,
Aaron with the horny toad
she found that on your land?
in our front yard.
And is that a fair and accurate depiction?
Yes.
I'm going to offer father's exhibits 2A through 2G.
Object to the no time frame given on those pictures.
Do we know if these are after the divorce?
They are all after the divorce.
Okay,
If you,
father's exhibits 2A through 2G are all admitted.
you also took pictures of your home where Erin stays and where she'd be staying this summer. Is that right?
That's correct.
Did you take these pictures after the divorce?
After the divorce. Yes.
After October of 24?
I believe so.
Okay.
No.
What's depicted in father's exhibit 3A? Where you live with Erin?
Yes.
And 3B,
Inside of the house.
that's your living area?
It is. It's not the same furniture, but it is our living area.
Okay, is that a, okay. 3C, have you replaced the furniture here?
Yes.
Is the layout essentially the same?
It's the same.
Okay. And then is that Erin's bedroom in
Yes.
3D? Is that essentially the same?
Essentially the same.
Does she have any furniture in there?
Same furniture, different stuff on the walls.
Okay. Is it a fair and accurate depiction of what it purports to be at the time the picture was taken?
Yes.
Okay. She has her own room, is that right?
That's correct.
What about in 3E?
That's correct. Very accurate.
Object to non-responsive.
Let me ask the question, Quint. Is that a picture of Erin's room?
That is it. That is.
And is it a fair and accurate depiction of what it purported to be at the time you took the picture?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm going to offer father's exhibits 3A, 3D, and 3E.
Father's
Objection.
exhibits 3A, what were they? 3A,
3D, and
3
3E.
and 3E. A, D, and E are admitted.
In attending therapy, have you learned about your own mental health?
Yes.
And have you learned how to identify, how to observe and identify problems that Erin may be having?
Very much.
And what have you learned from your own therapy that is helpful to identifying emotional issues that if Erin were to experience those kind of issues?
The key would be if the reaction not fit the event. So if something happens and the reaction goes way off scale, that would be an example of being out of bounds.
And do you, at this point in time, do you see any problems with Erin on that while she's in your care and in your home with those issues?
I do not.
Okay, let's talk about Miss Seal's calendar that she presented. Well, I'm trying to do her schedule. There it is. Okay, can everyone see the proposed summer schedule?
I could see it.
Okay, Mr. Seal, how many days it's cut out of your time or cut out of Erin's time with you for summer periods of possession in June, July, and August based on Miss Seal's proposal?
Approximately 20 days, 18 to 20 days.
And do you believe that that would be detrimental to Erin's emotional development to have that much time taken from you?
I believe so. It would definitely not help
And why is that?
because when Erin was with me, I witnessed that she is calm and resilient. She's patient. She's independent. She's able to do things on her
Object to
own.
non-responsive.
Overruled.
Does she seem well adjusted?
Very well adjusted.
Are there times during the school year that because of the distance, you are unable to maybe see Aaron as much as you would like to.
That's correct.
Okay. And does that intensify your desire to keep your 42 days in the summer?
It does.
And why is that?
It makes them much more valuable.
And
Well-
why is that?
The less time I have, the more valuable every day I get is.
Do you utilize a babysitter or anything like that during the summer periods of possession?
Very rarely. If she stays anywhere, she may stay a morning with my mom.
Object to
Uh,
non-responsive.
I can ask another question, Your Honor, to speed it up.
Okay, go ahead.
On what occasions might you use a person other than yourself to care for Aaron during your summer period of possession?
I make my rounds, checking on my jobs in the mornings.
And does she have do you observe her with your mom and your dad?
Do
And how would you describe that relationship?
very loving.
Do you find Aaron's relationship with your parents more important than Miss Seal's relationship with her daughter?
No,
Do you believe that the two parents are the primary relationship for this child?
absolutely.
Do you believe that your relationship with your daughter trumps extended family members that Miss Seal talked about?
Yes,
Do you have specific concerns about any of the family members that Miss Seal discussed exposing your daughter to?
I do.
And which family members, if any, are that?
My brother and his family, Brant,
Brant Seal?
correct.
And what is your concern related to Brant Seal?
I'm going to object, Your Honor. There's no relief on file for any kind of an injunction regarding any of these family members.
Sustained. Let's move on.
Are you able to take get Aaron to her speech therapy?
Yes,
Did you have a conversation with Ms. Schroeder about how you could accomplish that?
yes, I did. We discussed possibly taking.
Object to hearsay.
Okay, you can't say anything Ms. Schroeder said.
Okay.
Did you have a conversation with Ms. Schroeder about the speech therapy?
I did.
How many conversations did you have with her?
One,
And did you reach a resolution about the things that you could do on your end to ensure that that would continue?
yes,
Did you then relay that information to Ms. Seal?
did.
Is that the email that was introduced into evidence?
Yes.
And what was the conclusion and what is it that you were going to do on your end to make sure the speech therapy continues?
I can take Erin there. I can, if Erin is good with her R's by the time it is time for summer possession, which I have not talked to Ms. Schroeder yet. She was good with releasing Erin to me or anybody over the summer
Object to
just with
hearsay.
full homework. Or she's
Object
willing
to
to,
hearsay, Your Honor.
Okay, Quint, you have to say what you're able to do, not what Ms. Schroeder told you, but
Okay.
what you can do.
or I am able to take her to a local speech therapist.
And those were all options you discussed. Don't tell me what was said, but did you discuss those options with the speech therapist?
I did.
Okay. Did you offer those options to Ms. Seal?
Uh,
To
Stated in the email, yes.
okay, did she ever respond to that email?
No,
Did Ms. Seal ever provide you any less restrictive means other than reducing your summer visitation that some of these issues she has could be resolved?
no,
Object to the compound question.
Overruled.
Are you asking the court to leave the 42 days in place?
I am.
Are you asking that you be permitted to keep Aaron until Friday the 7th, which was your original designation?
Correct.
Did Miss Seal ever, you designated May 25th, is that right? Of 2026 for your summer?
Correct.
Did Miss Seal, Kristen, did she ever object to that?
No.
And is the possession schedule as written, the agreement that you and Miss Seal reached in mediation and then memorialized in your final decree of divorce submitted to this court?
That is correct.
I'll pass the witness, Your Honor.
Any questions, Mr. Reebok?
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Seal, do you recall testifying that you didn't believe that the July session last year for Aaron was required or mandatory?
Correct.
Do you recall having email exchanges with Kristen about that issue?
Only what was posted here.
Okay. Permission to share screen, Your Honor?
Yep.
Mr. Seal, do you see what we've marked as Exhibit 10? And this is an email from Kristen to you in June of 2025 regarding the Spark Studio change.
Yes,
Do you recall receiving this email from her?
I recall.
Okay. I'd like to enter petitioner's 10, Your Honor.
Objection to hearsay to the portion that is below I guess she goes by Miss Chandler's email. If that could be redacted, I have no objection to it.
Okay. It will be admitted except for that portion. So what you're gonna have to do, Mr. Rewalk, is you're gonna have to redact that and then send it to the parties in the court reporter.
And Your Honor, is Ms. Skeen Richard one of the witnesses in the waiting room still?
We have two Spencers in the waiting room, Kevin
Okay.
and Dean.
And that's all? Okay. Understood, Your Honor. I'll make that redaction and we'll enter it for the remainder.
Okay.
Mr. Seal, you never responded to her email regarding the summer schedule and the change to Spark Studio, did you?
No, I did not.
Okay. So you never objected to her attending July as was recommended by the school, correct?
No,
Okay. Do you have a Facebook account?
I do.
Okay. And is that under the name Quint Seal?
It is.
Okay. Permission to share screen, Your Honor?
Go ahead.
And Mr. Seal, do you recognize this as a post on your Facebook account?
I do.
Okay. And in this post, do you recall saying they say cockroaches will survive a nuclear holocaust, but in the end, they are still cockroaches. And then you go on to talk more about cockroaches. Do you see that?
I do.
Do you recall making that post?
I do.
And do you recall replying to a question from Landon Lambert?
And object is to hearsay on that part, Your Honor.
Do you recall saying in the same post that if you are an accomplice, then you are a cockroach? I will find you. This is legal now.
I do.
Okay. Who are you referring to as the cockroach?
I do not know who that is. Still,
You
to
don't
this
know
day,
who you were referring to in your own Facebook post?
I still do not know.
I'd like to enter petitioner's 18, Your Honor.
Calls for hearsay, Your Honor. There's some messages in there that are hearsay and relevancy.
Overruled. Exhibit 18 is admitted.
And Mr. Seal, you have said that you did not make your designation for summer until May 25th of this year, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. And you would have had to do that by April 1st in order to designate the time period of July 28th to August 7th as periods of your as extended summer possession, correct?
I did not believe that to be the case. I believe it defaulted to that.
Object to non-responsive.
It's fine.
Correct.
Pass the witness, Your Honor.
I have no further questions at this time, Your Honor.
Okay, call your next witness.
Your Honor, may I have maybe 30 seconds with my client? We might be able to let the other witnesses go and be done. I just need to verify with him he's good with it.
Okay.
Sorry, I froze. We have no further witnesses.
Okay. Any other witnesses from you, Mr. Rewalk?
That takes care of everybody in the waiting room. Is that right, Your Honor?
Well, we have Kevin Spencer and Deanne Spencer.
Okay. In that case, I do not have any other witnesses.
Okay. Everybody rest and close.
Rest and close, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Here's what we're going to do. Okay, so the court does find that Dad did miss the deadline for designating his 42 days in the summer, so he is defaulting to his extended summer ending on July 27th. Mom did designate her weekend in time, so she will get her weekend July 17th through 19th. So the first period that we'll have will be the period that's already started for Dad, that started on June 26th. It'll go through July 17th. I believe the order says that exchange is to happen at 4 p.m. That's kind of an odd time, but that's what's in there.
They
So-
meet, Your Honor, because of the distance. So that's why
Okay.
they.
So at 4 p.m. on July 17th, Mom will get the child and she'll keep the child until I think it's 4 p.m. on the 19th for her weekend. And then the child will go back with Dad at that time from July 19th through July 27th. Now, here's where I think I'm going to tweak the order just a little bit because I find it will be in the child's best interest. I am going to not have the child go back to Dad for that 5th weekend, which would be the 31st. I'm going to have the child go ahead and stay with Mom that weekend. So Mom will have from the 27th through the 7th. And that's the first weekend of August. So that way Mom will have 1, 2, 3, 4, about 11 days. I didn't see any evidence of Mom designating any extended period, but I do think it's in the child's best interest to have those days with Mom without that weekend interrupting it.
Your Honor, may I clarify a question on that?
Sure. Sure.
So under the order, I think that she gets to take a regularly scheduled 1st, 3rd, or 5th. Oh, you know what? Maybe not, since it's over 100 miles. Maybe they don't take one. What I don't want to run into is that that you've given her the 5th of July 31st, and then she turns around and designates the 7th as well.
And I don't believe she gets that designation, Your Honor, but I'll look at the order.
I think she just does the 21 days. And there's no 1st, 3rd, or 5th. Yeah, it's just the 21 days, no 1st, 3rd, or 5th designation.
Okay, so I want to make sure we're all clear and on the same page. The child will be with Dad until the 17th of July, with Mom from 4 p.m. on the 17th until 4 p.m. on the 19th. Then she'll go back with Dad for another 8 days, the 19th through the 27th. And then she will stay with Mom from the 27th through that 5th weekend of the month and the next week. And then the first weekend of August will be the 7th, and Dad will be entitled to have that weekend. And then the next weekend is the second weekend, so that'll be Mom's weekend. And then school will have started on the 19th. Is there any ambiguities at all that I haven't resolved?
Not that I can see, Your Honor.
Okay, so I would like for Ms. Wilcox to go ahead and draft that order. And then once you guys have both had a chance to look at it and go ahead and e-file it as a proposed order. Normally the local rule is give the other side 10 days, but I would appreciate if you would try to work a little quicker than that to get it signed off on. And then once that order, the temporary order has been signed off on, I'll go ahead and sign that order granting the transfer as well.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. We'll submit that as a proposed order shortly, and we can get to it as soon as we have the temporary order entered.
Okay, and not that you really asked me to decide this issue. I won't be the judge in the future, but I don't think that Dad is under an obligation during the next couple of weeks to try to get the child into speech. I think she could probably afford to miss a little bit of speech since she does seem to be doing well. So I would not have ordered her to have to travel for that. Okay.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Knows how the next judge you get will feel about it.
In a Hood County courtroom, a single question takes center stage. How do you split a summer when the calendar itself has changed? Soft focus on a child's backpack next to a school calendar marked with competing colors. 6-year-old Erin attends a non-traditional academy. Her summer isn't the standard 80 days, it's just 53. But under a traditional divorce decree, her father is entitled to 42. A calendar graphic shrinking, followed by shots of a car traveling down a long Texas highway. For her mother, that leaves barely 10 days. It means choosing between routine and custody, navigating 8-hour round trips just to keep weekly speech therapy on track. Close-up of therapy reports on a table, transitioning to nostalgic, soft-focused family photos. Between safety disputes, non-traditional schedules, and the emotional weight on a young child, both parents fight for what they believe is fair. Screen slowly fades to black with a simple title card reading, "In the best interest." Because when time is limited, every single day counts.